Baseball is back, and MDOT is sharing our game plan to get you to first pitch safely and on time. As you make your way to the stadium to root for the home team, buckle up, slow down, and avoid distractions, especially in work zones. And our biggest tip? Download the MDOT Traffic app, available in the App Store and Google Play. For more safe driving tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Hatred destroys the one who hates. The others that you hated, they're going about their business. Care of us.
So the legacy of Medgar Evers is an understanding of our own humanity and of our own responsibility of seeing that in other people.
He is written out of history. He's just not included as Malcolm and Martin. To me, it's the 3 M's, and Medgar's right up there at the lead.
Everlasting, Life and Legacy of Medgar Evers. Watch now on MPB Passport. Visit mpbonline.org for more.
You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, and I am back with my favorite traveling partners, none other than Java the Chatman and Kamel the King.
You're a little schoolgirl.
I am.
You're a little schoolgirl today.
Hit me, baby, one more time. My lonely. Okay, I can't sing no more because you know Java gets mad.
Hey, I'm the one that's going to get the notice.
Email full.
I know. How's everything been going with y'all? We missed a week with you. You were at the 47th Blues Music Awards.
He was on Beale Street.
I told...
I passed by it. You can't help but pass by.
We had blues musician, a grown man. No, he's not grown. He's 15 years old.
Yeah.
But John Clayton White came on. He was actually up there for the awards.
Yes. Java and I were just talking. We were both on the esteemed National Folk Festival.
Programming
committee.
Yes. And he and I were just talking about, the blues is really bubbling a younger a line of artists and musicians who are there's going to be a revolution in blues, is what I can see. And I don't know if the world is aware of it, because most people think that the blues is dying out because the older people are dying out in the blues, and there's not enough replacement. But contrary to that, there's like
a 15-year-old right now.
And there's a lot of them out there, and they are smoking hot. And, they're born with it in their heart. So,
Let's
go.
It's
undeniable.
How was it? Did you like it?
Oh, the Blues Music Awards?
Yeah.
Oh, it was wonderful. It really was. The change of venue was great. It was at the Cannon Center this year. The stage show was amazing. The lighting package was amazing. I'm a production type of guy.
Yeah, you were all on it.
Oh, yeah. And great, the Blues Foundation did a great job. Shout out to everybody there. And the artists did a wonderful job. Great politicking. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it. Yes, that's good stuff. Well, you know what? There's always some good stuff going on in the state, and that's why you're here. That's why you're listening to Next Stop Mississippi. So before we get into our first stop, I want to get into a little what's happening around the state. And thankfully, we have a partnership with the Mississippi Humanities Council, and we get to keep on screening Everlasting all across the state. And we have some upcoming screenings for Everlasting coming up. Saturday, May 16th. You can view that screening 5:30 p.m. at the Strand Theater in Vicksburg. And then June 13th at 5 p.m., it's going to be at the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience. They will take place again because of this partnership between Mississippi Public Broadcasting, Medgar and Merle Evers Institute, and the Mississippi Humanities Council. Again, this documentary, though, from us explores the profound life, courage, and enduring influence of civil rights leader Medgar Wiley Evers. Again, those two next showings will be May 16th, 5:30 p.m. in Vicksburg, and June 13th, 5 p.m. in Meridian, Mississippi. And that's a full segue into our first stop, which I am super excited about. Anything that highlights Mississippi, Natchez, or anywhere. We had the Kings of Tupelo film that dropped a year or two ago or whatever that hit Netflix. I loved it, and I love anything about Mississippi. And Natchez is one of those places that it's got this vibe to it where it has like so many stories that you'll never, ever be able to learn all of.
Yes, indeed.
I don't even know.
I think we call that layers.
Natchez
has layers.
Right.
There's layers to Natchez for
right.
sure. Some good stories, some wild stories, some triumphant stories.
Yeah.
But this film, Natchez, that will be screening as part of the Mississippi Humanities Council. It's a film by Suzannah Herbert. It captures an unsettling clash between history and a memory in small Mississippi town. It's a layered mosaic of people contending with the weight of the past in a place where it is always present. Equal parts amusing and disturbing, they journey through an antebellum tourist destination at a crossroads as it grapples with a deeply troubled history that is so thoroughly ingrained in its presence that we're left to wonder if it's actually past at all. And I want to give everybody a little preview. We have the trailer for Natchez, a film by Suzannah Herbert, ready for your enjoyment.
Hello. Thank you for coming to Glenfield. My great-grandfather bought this house, bought it in 1865.
No, he didn't.
When did he buy it? Excuse me. 1840?
Mother, 1880. Are you okay?
Natchez is the oldest settlement on the Mississippi River.
Our pilgrims, as we lovingly call them, come from all over the world to see these beautiful homes.
What y'all doing?
We visited.
I ain't got no damn Yankees on here. This gonna be a good tour.
The people that own these homes, they're part of our personalities.
Look at the teeny tiny hoop skirts. Isn't that cute?
I feel like I have stepped back in this lovely way
to a lovely world.
We both just have our own ideas, and then we just do whatever we want.
It might be an argument. I don't want to do that.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Natchez is a complicated little town.
God, if you made me a woman, I'm a woman. It's got a very old, rich, deep, peculiar, and I do mean peculiar history.
If it's a fairy tale, that's one thing. But if you then decide it's truth, that's dangerous.
That land literally has our blood in it. Our blood.
Oh, I stretch my hand to thee.
People can be so cruel.
They
don't know where his body is.
If I will draw thyself.
If it's a bad thought, don't remind them of it.
Well, let me finish.
This is what Natchez is right here.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
I mean, when
that trailer was amazing.
I told you.
Who did that?
I told you.
I want to hire them.
Okay, let me tell you who did that.
Man.
They're on the Zoom with us right now. We have none other than director and producer Suzannah Herbert on the line with us, and we also have producer Darcy McKinnon. I want to welcome you both, Suzannah and Darcy, to Next Stop Mississippi. And
Wowie.
On the trailer.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for coming on. I mean,
that was artful the way that was edited. I mean,
yeah,
whoa.
Yeah.
Well,
it pulls you in.
Thank you so much. Our editor, Pablo Parenza, who edited the film, also edited the trailer. So
that's awesome.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Indeed.
Suzannah, I want to know, I mean, director, producer of the whole thing, how proud are you literally to have shown it, one, all over the nation already? We're down to like the last two showings. How proud are you of this film?
I'm incredibly proud of myself and the whole team. Film is a very collaborative process, and we worked really hard on it. And the people in the film, the people in Natchez who are doing incredible work on a daily basis to uplift stories that are a lot of times oppressed and hidden.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I'm just so grateful with all the reception that we've been getting throughout the country and the South.
Right. Darcy, how do you feel about it all as producer?
It's been a wild ride, and we're really excited for it. I live down the road in New Orleans, and so for me, seeing a film that is so well received, not only nationally and internationally, which has been really exciting, but we've gotten to screen in Mississippi and Louisiana and Georgia, all around the South, and it really is resonant, I think, for not only folks from Mississippi and not only folks from Natchez, but people who've grown up in similar small town communities with cultural traditions and unsaid stories and untold histories, that it feels like it's very resonant for, folks in my family have said, oh, there's one of these people, each one of these people in Natchez is in my town, in small town Georgia. So it's been, that's been, I think, a great satisfaction as someone, Suzanne and I are both from the South and want to tell rich, complex, challenging Southern stories, and to see that it's been resonating with people everywhere has been really gratifying.
Right. So, Darcy, you say you're from Georgia. Susanna, where are you from?
I'm from Memphis.
Okay. You're right. You're right up the street. You're right on up the street.
Cool to hear about what y'all were.
That's awesome. Now, Kamel, I know you've been to Natchez a good few times.
Yeah.
What you like about the city?
I mean, it's just so much history. When you go to certain places and certain cities, it just oozes a depth.
Yeah.
If that's, I guess if that's the right word, is very compounded, and you feel that, and it's a great feeling, but it's also a complex feeling. And, I'd like to know from both of you, you have to make such an emotional investment when you're trying to tell a compounded story of a great city like that. And you've got polarizing people wanting it told a certain way, and you've got other people that want it a certain other way, maybe a rawer way.
Yeah.
How do you sit above that and give a project like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated and it's difficult. But I really approached people with curiosity, and I wanted to understand and present each person's perspective, and then allow audience members to take away their own feelings about it. But with the film, I also wanted to show each person's complexity and their humanity. And I think that the film does do that.
Yeah.
And I've been told it's, very honest and kind of subverts a lot of expectations and assumptions and stereotypes for everyone in the film.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a little bit into that a little bit. So we have heard some rumblings of there being some controversy when it comes down to the people of Natchez receiving this film. How have you all navigated that there?
So we knew when we were putting the film together. I think Suzannah mentioned it. Her approach has been kind of to let the camera roll and let people say what they're going to say. And then out of that, we had to build a story that had characters and arcs and kind of told a story. And for us, it's about Natchez, but it's also about small towns across the South and across the country. And it's about a lot of the conversations that we're having in America today. But we also understood that people, when they see themselves on screen and when they see themselves represented, they're going to have a lot of feelings. So we showed the film to all of the main participants before we premiered at Tribeca. And then we hosted a free to the public screening in Natchez in August of last year. And we also screened it at Alcorn State, which is the alma mater of a couple of the participants in the film, in October. And then there was another big free screening in Natchez with the Natchez Literary and Cinema Festival. So we wanted to make sure that people in town had an opportunity to see it. And I think, people are going to have a lot of feelings, and I think you'll have a lot of feelings if you have a film about your hometown. And there's no way that we or anybody else could get
why'd they get that person? Why did they,
Exactly. Why this person? Why not that person? We did our best to kind of find people who represented a diversity of relationships to this town. But I will say our goal was not to tell the story of the history of Natchez, and our goal was not to tell the story of every issue in Natchez or every person in Natchez. It was have a conversation about how we choose to tell history and how we choose what we choose to preserve, what we choose to uplift in a community, and how that actually kind of lays out tourism in Natchez, and history by virtue of tourism in Natchez is a business, and it is a business that Natchez really relies on. And so it's really important about the way people interact with each other.
Real and raw.
Yeah, real and raw. And so part of what I think the film does well, and part of the reason why some people have some big feelings about it, is that it captures a lot of conversations that I think sometimes we don't see out loud, especially in the South, where people are very polite to each other in public. But there's a lot of kind of the subtle and then sometimes not so subtle ways in which we are not on the same plain when we're having these conversations about what it means to be an American today.
Right. Well, let me tell you this too, because, you know, I had to ask, with you being from Georgia and with you being from Tennessee, y'all had to, you know, get comfortable with these people to make them not do that thing where they're being polite on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And so I know with that comfortability came them just being their regular raw selves, and that's what you got on camera, and that's what gripped us when we watched the trailer, you know, because we know people who talk like that.
All of them.
You know, we know these people. And here's the most beautiful part about it. This film has been so well received. It was awarded the best documentary at its premiere at the 2025 Tribeca Film Festival.
Nice.
It has since been honored with 19 awards on the festival circuit and was named one of the top 5 documentaries of 2025 by the National Board of Review. So I'm telling you, the reception just literally worldwide is there, and I am just so excited that you all have these last 2 screenings that everybody can get into and be able to see that. Y'all went around everywhere, like literally. What was that tour like? Y'all had a full tour. Y'all pull up that little tour map I put on there.
Yeah, we went all over Mississippi a couple weeks ago, and the conversations that were had after the film were just incredible. It's just like people are hungry to discuss what the film brings up for them, what their experiences are in life, and it's just, I feel like Americans in general, we need permission to talk about how history affects us today. And we're living through it right now with, you know, the redistricting of districts. You know, in Tennessee, I heard on NPR just now, it's coming from Mississippi. So I think understanding our past is essential to, you know, understanding our present.
That's right. That's right. That is right.
Well, and I also wanted to...
No, go ahead, Darcy.
I just want to mention, we've been in Mississippi, but we were really lucky to have a theatrical distribution. So the film has shown in over 80 cities around the country. Wow. And it's also been broadcast in 12 territories around the world, all the way from the Netherlands to Spain to Australia and New Zealand. So we're really proud of how far it's gone and how many people have been resonating with it.
And if you're not going to be in McComb, Mississippi, or in
Cleveland,
the film is on PBS right now, so you can watch it for free on YouTube on PBS's or Independent Lens's channel.
So you can stream it on demand right there.
Yes,
that's right.
You can. Okay. It's accessible to all Americans right now.
What you thinking, Camille?
Well, I just wanted to know, you know, you always ask superstar artists and musicians, did you know you had a hit when you heard it in the studio before you put it out? Like, this is it. When you guys watched the final version, did you say, we're going to sweep?
No.
Like, this is the one.
This is the one. Yeah.
No, I definitely didn't. You know, being an artist, I feel like you're constantly doubting and questioning everything, your art and yourself. So no, I definitely didn't think that. But I remember Craig Brewer, Memphis filmmaker, he came up to me after our final final test screening, and he was like, you know, this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
And I was like, really, Craig?
Yeah. I mean, and you saying really, Craig, and you as well, Darcy, y'all's resumes speak for itself. I want to go ahead and just give you congratulations on everything you all both have done. I mean, Darcy, your work as a documentary filmmaker based out of New Orleans is thick. I can't even read all of this, how much you've got underneath your name. And then, of course, I mean, you've worked on, Suzannah, films for like the Tulsa's Bob Dylan Center. You've edited Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga's Grammy-nominated music video, I Get a Kick Out of You, which is the dopest thing ever. And you've won awards yourself, too. So I just thank y'all both for finding the inspiration inside of the city of Natchez, because let me tell you something. There is no major highway.
Look, as I say, there's no easy way to get there.
Or get out.
There's no easy way to get there.
Let me tell you, just side note, I really got thrown off a little bit because we had went to Natchez for one of our antique showcases. And we were down there, and I thought, oh, New Orleans is just right around the corner. It's like, it shouldn't be but like an hour and a half away. I Googled it. It said 3 hours because there's no highway. I mean,
it's a zigzag, to say the least.
Through the trees.
Yeah.
But
make sure your tires are good and your battery
But
is
once
good.
you get there, it's like
It
an
opens up.
explosion.
It opens
I know.
up. Yeah.
It looks
special
beautiful.
City.
It's
Very
such a special city. And you can literally be able to get this on demand. Natchez, a film by Suzannah Herbert, produced by Darcy McKinnon, on demand on PBS. You can get more information. Don't y'all have a website for it? Y'all let them know the website.
We do. It's natchezfilm.com. And there's also another thing on the website. It has all upcoming screenings. It has the trailer, all of that. It also has a Natchez travel guide. So I'm sure there's even Mississippi listeners who've never made the trip to Natchez. And a lot of folks have watched the film and said, and in fact, we know this because Rev, who's kind of our main participant, calls us every couple days or texts us that people have watched the film and traveled to Natchez after seeing the film. And we knew that that was going to happen, even if it's controversial. And so we made a travel guide to Natchez based on not only places in the film, but places we stayed and ate and visited while we were staying in Natchez. So folks who want to travel there can get that guide right off of there as well.
Well, I mean, that's what it's all for, getting that tourism travel number up, and y'all have done it. Again, Suzannah, Darcy, thank you so much for making this film and showing it all over the nation and really putting Mississippi on the map, literally, when it comes down to our culture and our people here. And I just thank you both. Again, to everybody out there, Thursday, May 28th, 6 p.m., Natchez, a film by Suzannah Herbert, produced by Darcy McKinnon, plays at the Palace Theater in McComb, Mississippi. And then Friday, May 29th, 6 p.m., it'll be at the Delta Arts Alliance in Cleveland. Thank you both. Everybody stay tuned. You're tuned into Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
Good singer.
Batter up! Baseball is back, and MDOT is sharing our game plan to get you to first pitch safely and on time. As you make your way to the stadium to root for the home team, buckle up, slow down, and avoid distractions, especially in work zones. And our biggest tip? Download the MDOT Traffic app, available in the App Store and Google Play. For more safe driving tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
School choice, rural hospitals, voter access. The 2026 Mississippi Legislature will impact you and your family for years to come. MPB brings you At Issue, a weekly analysis of the legislative session and the issues affecting you with perspectives from both sides of the aisle. Brandon Jones and new At Issue analyst Rebecca Staples join me, Wilson Stribling, every Monday at 5 p.m. only on MPB Think Radio and wherever you get your podcasts. MPB, your stories, our mission.
You're tuned in to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. Jermaine Flood, and with my favorite traveling partners, that's that guy Java and the other guy Kamel.
Yeah.
You know what? It's starting to get into the season of getting back out again.
What are you talking about, you little girl?
What is this? I didn't know you had that in you. I don't have that.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense at all.
It's right there, though. It's good. It's good. It's pretty good.
He's kind of point on.
Thank you,
Spot
Joppa.
on, Kamel.
Thank you, Joppa.
I can't do it. Spot on.
Sorry, I got us off the rails again.
We're going to start taking some acting gigs.
I know, right?
Well, Kamel will be traveling somewhere international.
They do our accent, so we're gonna
try
I'm invading Europe.
You're gonna try there.
I'm invading Europe.
I was just talking the other day with Marissa how I wanted one and I don't have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting to that time where you got to get out and about.
Yes, it is.
I can feel it in my fingertips.
It's all going on.
Yeah, and then you know what? I feel like this summer is gonna be a nice one. I think not like too hot. I don't know why I'm
knock on wood.
I'm predicting.
Yeah.
I'm predicting.
Yeah.
But we're getting riled up for events coming up, especially this spring, the end of the spring and start of this summer. On your what's happening around your neck of the woods list. First up, it's the Jackson Yeehaw.
All right.
I can do that.
You got that out. That was good. That was good.
Do it.
I'm not so. Don't try to make a fool of me.
Oh, wait, you can do a whole British accent, but you can't do a yeehaw? Come on,
make
man.
a fool of me.
Yeehaw.
There you go. Java got it.
Java got it.
Yeah.
That's it. Howlin' Mouse presents the Jackson Yeehaw in the big room. Dust off your boots and get ready for some country fried dancing. That's good for your heart because it's dancing.
After you eat your country
fried chicken.
Yeah.
They're turning Howlin' Mouse into a dance hall for one night only.
Yeah.
Come early, 7 to 7:30 to learn some beginner two-step so you won't look crazy. They're giving you 30 minutes to get your two left feet together.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm going to need extra time.
You'll learn some beginner two-step and line dances, and then you'll get ready to dance the night away with live music starting at 7:30 p.m. Attendees under 18, you need to be accompanied by a legal guardian, but that sounds fun, though. General admission. Again, that's going to be tomorrow night. It's the Jackson Yeehaw, 7 p.m. at Howlin' Mouse. Howlin' Mouse keeps an event.
Yes, they do.
They keep an event. Speaking of, there's going to be the juke joint ball next.
Yeah.
I didn't put that one in the rack, y'all, but I'm just previewing it because I'm excited, and because Eddie Cotton's got something to do with it. So I'm gonna let y'all know, and I'll let y'all know next week again.
After you've gone.
Before and after.
And after.
All right. Up next, around your neck of the woods, Pirate Day in the Bay 2026. That's in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. That starts tomorrow, Friday, May 15th. It'll run through Saturday, the 16th. It's set to draw families and friends and, of course, pirates from near and far for a weekend of swashbuckling fun. Swashbuckling, spell it.
You know, what does a swash in the buckle does? What does a
things.
swashbuckling do? What is swashbuckling?
Java is so tickled.
What is
I keep prompting Kamel to
that
do
was a very fine pivot, though.
It was.
Spell it.
S-W.
Close.
Osh.
You were there. Buckling.
Buckling.
This exciting fundraiser event is hosted by the Mystic Crew of the Seahorse, and it kicks off 4 p.m. Friday, May 14th. The fun continues all day Saturday, May 16th, 10 a.m. until 11 p.m. Festivities flow from Pirate Central at the corner of South Beach Boulevard. Craft vendors will be open throughout the weekend so you can shop and support. There will be lively parades, age-divided costume contests, live music each evening, and an explosive fireworks show to light up the bay. To name a few exciting events, there's going to be more. Don't worry, if you show up, they say you definitely won't be out of place if you show up dressed as a pirate. So come as a pirate.
In case you were worried about that, you know.
Come as a pirate.
Because other places, when you went dressed up as a pirate, they looked at you crazy. But don't worry about it.
Yeah, at this place.
Yeah.
We had them on a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, we've had them on before. Yeah, that's my friends.
Yeah, and that was the way he was describing it. You might want to come dressed up like a pirate.
Yeah.
Maybe not at Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah. You don't have to come as you are. You do need to come as a pirate.
Yeah. Special perks.
Special perks.
Y'all, most activities are free, so they're saying gather the crew and join the adventure.
Is Ruby Tuesday even still around? I'm sorry.
No.
It's one of them in the state.
Y'all, again, he's so silly. It's Pirate Day in the Bay, Friday, May 15th through Saturday, the 16th. Also, coming up around your neck of the woods, it's the 2026 Flowood Family Festival. That's going to be Saturday, May 16th, 3 p.m. until 9 p.m. right there at Flowood Liberty Park. It's a free festival featuring Big Daddy Weave. Oh, wait, that's Jeremy Camp. I just wanted to say Big Daddy Weave so bad.
With Big Daddy Weave.
Jeremy Camp with Big Daddy Weave.
I mean, you cut all around.
I did cut all around that name. I was so excited. Y'all, Jeremy Camp, he is the headliner known for his heartfelt lyrics and blend of worship-driven anthems and rock-influenced sounds. He has inspired audiences around the world for more than 2 decades. And in celebration of America's 250th anniversary, this year's festival will also feature a special armed forces recognition to honor those who served. There will be a flyover, space jumps, activities for the kids, food vendors, local Flowood restaurants will be there, and live music also from Light of Mine. A fireworks finale will follow the performance. That's why I'm excited about the summer fireworks. They just pull them out at every event. You always get a fireworks
that's
finale
cool with
nowadays.
us.
All right, what else is happening around your neck of the woods? Saturday the 16th, 10 p.m., it's Electronically Speaking featuring Robbio. I think I'm saying that right, Java.
Robbio.
I know DJ Scrap Dirty. 360 Degrees and Indigo Wizard. They will be laying those sounds down Saturday, 10 p.m., at Martin's downtown. That's right next door to Howlin' Mouse. Of course, if you don't know DJ Scrap Dirty, he's a Chicago-born Violator DJ, and he's known for breaking in many artists in the industry. He broke in, this is my friend, he broke in 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, and The Game.
Yeah.
That's
People don't be knowing how deep, the brother does his thing.
That's right. Love you, Scrappy.
Yes.
He just commented on my post the other day. He was like, that girl's voice. He said, that girl's voice.
Remember that time he called you out? I ain't gonna say it.
What? Big head or big face?
No, it was, he loved to call somebody big face.
I know it.
Big face Honda. But during Russ Latino show.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, he got on me. I love him.
Yeah, how can you not?
He's the best. All right, what
little
else?
Old grumpy self.
Right. He stays grumpy. What else is happening around your neck of the woods? It's a Sunday screening at the 2 Mississippi Museums this coming Sunday, May 17th, 2 p.m. It's the Whiskey Speech. Soggy Sweat and the Power of Storytelling in the Craig Nelson Auditorium. The Whiskey Speech, Judge Noah S. Soggy Sweat first delivered the Whiskey Speech at the King Edward Hotel in Jackson in 1952. The speech examines the historical, political, and economic and religious arguments surrounding Prohibition, presenting both sides on the debate. So it's all about the whiskey. Back when they was having a fight for the whiskey.
Having a fight for it.
Yep. And you can learn more about that fight, again, Sunday, May 17th at the 2 Mississippi Museums. Also coming up around your neck of the woods, it's the Purvis Tornado Relief Fundraiser that will be happening at Queveas. I'm probably saying that now. Queveas Fish House in Purvis, Mississippi, Tuesday, May 19th, 3 p.m. This, again, is a tornado relief fundraiser for the victims of that recent tornado there in Purvis. This will be a great event to attend for all families, kids, and adults. There will be snow cones, craft vendors, face painting, cotton candy, bounce houses, live music, drinks, and more. Also, assistance and resources will be there for those affected. So, again, that's the Purvis Tornado Relief Fundraiser, also happening around your neck of the woods. Reading the Wilderness. If you are ever in the wild, like Kamel does on a regular.
Yeah. I'm going out there later on.
Right.
Get up out of this button up. I'm outside.
He's telling a story. But if you are outside a lot and you need to be able to read The Wilderness.
I'm going to go walk my dog.
Have you ever read The Wilderness?
I'll be like, I ain't going in there.
Right. That's how we read The Wilderness.
It's animals I can't kill with my hands in there.
Ain't going past those trees.
Right.
Reading the wilderness, identifying tracks, those animals, and plants in Mississippi.
Very important.
Very important. You could run into a plant that done broke you out.
Yes.
Or maybe you need to eat it because you're out in the wilderness and you're lost somehow.
And
you need you need to figure out what kind of
you
plant
need to know
you're
how to
eating.
forage
That's
the right things.
And guess where they're
Spell
having
forage.
this? Forage. F-O-R-G-A-G-E. Am I close? Forage.
You forge. You're foraging. You're forging a sword.
That's
you
too
did
close,
forge.
too close,
You said
too
forging, like forging.
I gotta write it down.
Yeah.
All right.
Foraging.
But guess where they're having this?
Where they having it?
In the wild wilderness of Natchez.
Really?
Yeah.
They got a lot of that out there.
Yeah, it's going to be at the Grand Village of the Natchez Indians. That's going to be Thursday, May 21st. And it's led by Jackie Hen Kerr, Conservation.
Take a deep breath. And forage your words.
Conservation Resource Biologist and Outreach Coordinator at the Mississippi Museum of Natural Science.
Forage your words.
Learn the medicinal uses of plants used by indigenous people at this free event. Coffee and cookies will be provided. No plants are in that coffee and cookies, I think. And that's it. That's what was...
Technically, the coffee came... Never mind.
Listen, everybody stick around.
Never mind.
If you need more information about these and what's happening around your neck of the woods, visit our website, mpbonline.org. Click the SIP Events tab, and you'll be right there. Don't go anywhere, though. Stay right here. We're back with more Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
At the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience in Meridian, we believe in the power of the arts, storytelling, and education, just like Mississippi Public Broadcasting. MPB connects communities across the state with quality programs that inform, inspire, and engage. Their audience is loyal and appreciative of businesses that support public broadcasting, which makes underwriting on MPB a smart investment. Join us in supporting MPB. Learn more at mpbfoundation.org.
School choice, rural hospitals, voter access. The 2026 Mississippi Legislature will impact you and your family for years to come. MPB brings you At Issue, a weekly analysis of the legislative session and the issues affecting you with perspectives from both sides of the aisle. Brandon Jones and new At Issue analyst Rebecca Staples join me, Wilson Stribling, every Monday at 5 p.m. only on MPB Think Radio and wherever you get your podcasts. MPB, your stories, our mission.
You're tuned in to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, in with my traveling partners Java Chapman and Kamel King. A quick question before we get into our final stop of the day. Were you ever a kid that was like asking for instruments that you didn't need?
Mm-hmm.
What was one of those?
A little keyboard.
Yeah, didn't we all?
Yeah, the keyboard.
Do you remember the brand?
Set.
Do you remember the brand? Was it Casio?
Casio.
It was a Casio
with the built-in beats.
Everybody, that's it.
Yeah,
Everybody
with
had
the
the $35 Casio.
Yes.
My daddy was a little bit. My daddy would go get the Yamaha.
Oh, he was upscale.
He was
upscale.
Yeah, I had a
Right.
Yamaha with the beats, but I also had the colored keys.
You were supposed to be a professional then.
Right. Only thing I learned, the reason why I brought it up is because the only thing I learned how to play on the piano was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and just a bit of it and Jingle Bells.
What a waste.
But with one finger.
What a waste.
One
What the waste?
finger. Look at him. Oh, yeah,
mean-
and taps. Dun, 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 dun,
Us
dun,
fathers
dun,
go out
dun,
here and
dun.
slave to make our children's dreams come true.
I
And y'all
know it.
spit in our face
I
by
know
just
it.
playing on it two times.
I
and
got a guitar
pecking
too.
on it.
Never did anything with
Yeah,
the
man.
guitar. Never did anything. But listen, coming up in Oxford, Mississippi, we've had them on the show before. It's the World Championship Old Time Piano Playing Contest and Festival happening May 21st through Tuesday the 26th. And we have in with us right now on Zoom, it's none other than Artistic Director Ian Hominick. Ian, you there with us?
I'm here.
Hey, Ian, how you doing this afternoon?
Doing great.
Good stuff, Ian. Listen, it's going down again in Oxford, Mississippi. When I mean this isn't the Mississippi Championship, you gotta listen to me now. This is the world, Craig.
World.
This is the world, and literally people from all over the world come to Oxford, Mississippi. This is an opportunity for real pianists, not people playing Casios.
That would be us.
For real pianists to compete and learn in a stimulating atmosphere and to educate people about old-time piano music written prior to 1940s. And Ian, y'all are doing it again this year. How excited are you for this year's festivities?
Oh, we're really excited. You know, this is our 10th year of doing it in Oxford. It started way back in 1975 in Illinois, so it's been going for about 52 years now.
Wow. Okay. I mean, it's been going for so long. I have a throwback picture that I had thrown into the mix. I mean, back when it was going on, there was no color in camera. Look. There, see, black and white.
That. Wow.
Now, is that AI?
No, this is not AI. This is real pictures.
Okay.
Java, you
of the World Championship.
You got to question these days.
Right, old-time piano playing contest. Ian, how long have you been involved with the championships?
Well, you know, I used to live in Chicago, and they would ask me to come and be a judge. So, you know, the first time they asked me, I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know what the quality of players would be like. And I was really impressed. You know, a lot of people that compete in this, their full-time occupation is not musician. This is something that they do on the side. But I was really impressed with the quality, not just of the adults, but the kids as well.
Yeah.
So 2015, they were about to fold. And I thought it would be a shame, so I said, you know, why don't we try to do it down here in Oxford? So they came down, took a look, and, well, here we are 10 years on now, and still doing great, and getting a lot of kids from across the country, a lot of pre-college age kids that are very talented, and some of them going into college music programs.
Right. I want you to tell everybody just some of across the country that literally, like, where are some of the places these people are hailing from?
Well, there's a pair of brothers that come from North Carolina. I've got 3 or 4 kids coming from California, from the LA area and further south, Illinois, New
Arizona. They all over.
Wow.
Yeah.
They are literally all over. What you thinking, Camille?
Well, you know, I wonder with so many different eras of music to choose from that people, you know, want to find a discipline in and do a deep dive. How do you find people find their ways to this era of music, cling on and say, this is where I want to master my ability?
It's kind of curious, especially with kids, because, with K-pop and rap hip hop, you think that they would just be into what their peers are into.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them, they start like you did with the Casios, and then go on to get their Yamahas and start to take piano lessons and learn classical music. And at some point, they get introduced to someone like Scott Joplin.
Mm.
Maple Leaf Rag, the entertainer that Robert Redford made so popular in his movie in the 1970s.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start, when I was a kid, I didn't have YouTube, but you could go on YouTube and find links to some of the professionals that play this type of music. So a lot of them start to get into not just ragtime, but traditional jazz, music from the days of Tin Pan Alley and vaudeville. A lot of songs that are arranged for piano by Cole Porter and George Gershwin. And they just find it sort of a natural thing. And some of them end up doing it professionally. In fact, I've known musicians that have gone to some of the best music schools in the world that at the end don't pursue classical music, but they go into this field.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right. And you'll literally sell it as it's a weekend packed with ragtime, Tin Pan Alley, and standard tunes played by amazing piano players. So you can kind of get a feel for maybe the era that they're presenting. I love this.
Yeah, and they have to do it in costume too, so that's part of the judging
it's full
criteria.
on. Look, and when you mean costume, you see that?
Yes.
That's the era, that ragtime feel. That's the era.
Oh, that is smooth too.
Yeah.
How clean.
I know it. You got to have the what? Okay.
Wow.
What is the thing on the arm, Ian? What's the is it a garter on the arm?
It's an arm garter. Yeah.
Okay. And it's to make you look like you play the piano.
Yeah, it was sort of a traditional thing that they used to pull up their sleeves during the day.
It has some utility.
See?
Okay, it's not just garnish.
It's not just garnish.
It's not just garnish. And you know why they get to wear that? Because they were introduced to Scott Joplin after they had the Casio. We were not.
We stopped. We had a hard stop at the very beginner level.
Twinkle, little star.
2 fingers.
Right? But listen, through the years, this contest, though, has provided more than $80,000 in prize money to more than 500 piano players from across the United States. So this is something that piano players want to get into, right, Ian? This is top tier piano playing championship, right?
Yeah, and this is actually the only competition like this in the world. There are a few smaller ones just for kids in various parts of the country, but this one, we have, in addition to the junior division and the regulars, we have a senior division. So we've had competitors as old as 83 years old that will come and compete here.
Right.
And they all win, the top ones all win prizes and trophies. And so this year we have about $6,500 in cash prizes in addition to medallions and trophies.
Awesome. Ooh, I'm about to learn some old-time piano.
Well,
and
go ahead.
I was just gonna. I'm curious because you got all these different divisions. Is there a dueling piano competition?
Ooh.
Well,
good question.
The first year I had it here, we had something called a cutting contest. Now, that sounds a little dangerous, maybe, but back in the day, a lot of these very famous pianists would duel each other in the pubs and the piano bars and try to outdo each other. And it ended up being called the cutting contest. So we did have that at first, but no, I've had to take it out. It's more of a time thing than anything else because there's everything is jam-packed. There's so much going on. Besides the contests themselves, we have presentations and concerts and after-hours activities, catered affairs. So we have only a 4-day span in which to get everything in.
And
I like that.
You don't want to
hours activities,
but you don't want to get cut. We got it.
I think Jermaine would be dangerous in a cutting contest.
Oh, please.
She's very competitive.
Enter me.
Please don't give her something else to go.
I will master it. I will master it. Listen, speaking of masters, these masters literally have to come through with their own original compositions.
Oh, now that's deep.
So we just ain't copying.
Yeah.
Row your boat.
Nobody's doing that anyway at this level.
I would do it. I would copy that. But just like Ian was saying, there's so much going on. So this is not just for the competitors. This is for people to actually come enjoy, because there's a youth masterclass, silent movies. Like Ian said, there's after-hour events that's going to be happening on Oxford Square. So Ian, tell everybody where they can get more information about the other events that they can come and actually be a participant in without having to play the piano.
Well, and I want to say too, everything's a family-friendly event. It's even the after-hours activities. So if you just go to oldtimepianocontest.com, you'll see the complete schedule. There'll be direct links on how to buy tickets online. Tickets are also available at the door. People can get an all-event pass, a day pass, or purchase individual tickets.
I love it. I love that. And it says at the end, Kamel, you don't have to play piano to enjoy music that will have your toes tapping.
Get cut.
You'll have the time of your life, though, at the World Championship Old Time Piano Playing Contest. Again, that's Thursday, May 21st through Tuesday, the 26th in Oxford, Mississippi. Ian, again, I thank you so much for coming on and letting us know about this year's championship contest and festival.
Well, thank you so much for helping us promote it, and I'll look forward to seeing your registration for next year's contest.
You know it! Listen, it only takes 12
Challenge
months.
her.
It only takes me 12 months to perfect something. I've noticed.
How arrogant you are.
I will be a piano playing
a jujutsu master.
Ding, 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 ding. You'll hear it. I'm telling you. Ian, get prepped, okay?
Oh, boy.
Get ready.
Okay.
I'm on my way. Oxford, here I come. Get the keys. Lay them out.
I don't know if it quite goes like that.
Jermaine's going to be tickling the ivories.
Yeah,
Yep. Y'all see me?
I know.
Ian, thank you again. You listen, everybody. We've come to the end of another great trip. We want to thank you for riding shotgun and thank today's guest with Natchez. That's Suzannah, and that's also Darcy. And thank you to Ian with the World Championship Piano Playing Contest and Festival. To find out more information about these and what's featured on the Today Show, these events featured today, visit our SIP events calendar at mpbonline.org. To submit, email us at events@mpbonline.org. Next Stop is produced by yours truly. That's me for Java Chapman and that man.
Woo.
Right there.
Sitting with the little girl.
There it comes
There
again.
it goes.
It's back out again. Kamel Kang. I can't do it. Join us next Thursday at 4 p.m. for another great trip here on Next Stop, Mississippi. Bye, y'all.